The concept of employer loyalty, once a cornerstone of professional life, often evokes images of gold watches at retirement and a steadfast commitment between an individual and his or her organization. It painted a picture of mutual dedication where an employee remained with the company for decades and the company in turn offered security and steady advancement. But in today's fast-paced dynamic global economy, one is compelled to ask, is employee loyalty merely a sentimental relic, a nostalgic whisper from a bygone era? Consider the story of Mr. Mehra, who ran a small textile export house in Mumbai back in the 1970s. His most trusted accountant, Sanjeev, had been with him since the company's inception. Sanjeev had seen the business grow from a single room operation to a bustling office. He remembered when young, enthusiastic trainees like Hema and the ever so charming Rajesh joined, eager to learn the ropes. He'd even mentored a bright, ambitious young woman named Rekha for a while before she left for what she termed a more dynamic opportunity. Through economic booms and busts, Sanjeev stayed. He felt a deep-seated loyalty to Mr. Mehra, who had supported his family through thick and thin, and to the company he had helped build. This was a time when loyalty was often repaid with loyalty, fostering a familial bond within the workplace. For Sanjeev, the company wasn't just a place of work, it was an extension of his identity. However, the landscape has undeniably shifted. The 21st century has ushered in an era of technological disruption, the gig economy, and a more transactional relationship between employers and employees. Several factors contribute to this perceived decline in traditional loyalty. Frequent corporate restructuring, layoffs driven by economic downturns, and the perceived lack of reciprocal loyalty from employers have made employees more pragmatic as well as focused on their own career trajectories. The job for life ideal has been replaced by a portfolio of experiences approach, where individuals proactively seek new challenges and skill development opportunities, often across different organizations. This shift is not merely anecdotal. Research consistently points towards changing attitudes. For instance, a 2021 study by Gallup titled "The Great Resignation is Not Over" found that actively disengaged employees were already looking for new jobs, and even those not actively disengaged were open to new opportunities. While not solely focused on loyalty in the traditional sense, the readiness to move indicates a departure from the long-term commitment seen in previous generations. The study highlighted that factors like opportunities for growth, fair pay, and feeling cared for by the employer were paramount, suggesting that loyalty, if it exists, is now more conditional and earned. Yet to declare employer loyalty entirely instinct might be an oversimplification. Perhaps it hasn't vanished, but has merely evolved. Today's loyalty may not be about lifetime tenure, but about a commitment to a company's mission, its culture, or its leadership during an employee's tenure, however long that may be. Employees might feel loyal to a manager who champions their growth, or to an organization that demonstrates strong ethical values as well as social responsibility. This modern form of loyalty is more reciprocal. It thrives when employees feel valued, respected, and see a clear alignment between their personal goals as well as the company's objectives. In conclusion, while the blind, decades long allegiance of Sanjeev's era might indeed be a relic for many, the essence of loyalty, commitment, dedication, and a sense of belonging still holds value. It has transformed from an unquestioned norm into a more nuanced, earned attribute. Companies that foster a supportive environment, offer growth, and genuinely invest in their workforce are more likely to cultivate this new form of employee loyalty, ensuring that while its form may change, its positive impact on both the individual and the organization endures. Thank you very much for your time.